guys. It's been a while since I've shown my face on YouTube, and I thought I would just make a quick video. I've never actually shown my collection. I'm always talking about it. If you follow me, or if you're friends with me on Facebook, or follow me on Twitter or Instagram, here and there we'll post some pickups that I'll find here and there out and about. And I thought I'd just make a quick video just running through what I think are the more important films or favorite films in my collection that I've acquired so far over the years, online and various stores in the city. So alright, this is going to be enough for me for now, but I'll give you a quick rundown of it. Alright guys, so above the couch here we have 3 movies. We've got American Movie on DVD, and it follows Mark Borchardt and Mike Shank. And Mark Borchardt is a director from Wisconsin, and what he's notable for is Coven, or as he pronounces it, Coven. It's up here because it's one of my favorite documentaries. I think Mark is a great guy, and Mike Shank, although he's really kind of faded away in the past few years, he doesn't really want to put himself out there, which is totally understandable. Great guys. Signed the DVD, and next to it I've got Mark Borchardt signed the VHS. And just take it down real quick. Back is Mark, and it's a 40-minute film shot on a 16mm black and white reversal. And it's got the spine there, and I like the look of it because it's just so basic. It looks like it was just picked up off a Blockbuster shelf. And so we've got that right there, and here is currently my holy grail, even though people might not consider it that rare. It is special to me. It's Tetsuo the Iron Man, the first one. This I actually ordered online, and it was from eBay Japan. I was able to find it. I've seen this for quite a lot of money online, but seriously, one of my favorite films. Awesome stop motion. It's, Shinya Tsukamoto, one of his all-time best films. I actually just got Bullet Ballet, and I'm going to be checking that out pretty soon. It's on DVD. Alright, so over here in my other collection we've got, this is just a mix of box sets, mixed from all around the world, but in the back is mainly American and Italian. We've got They Live, Demon Queen, and behind this stack here is pretty much just Abbott and Costello and Don Knotts Flicks box sets. Back there in the corner we've got Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, and we've got the original or limited edition, a Serbian film. I've never opened it. I've seen the movie, but just don't really want to open this one because it's rare and I've never seen it really for sale online too much anymore. Reservoir Dogs, Old Boy with the film cell in it. I also have the original Old Boy screener from the Cannes Film Festival. It's actually really interesting because it has a pretty lengthy book inside of it. I'll just do a quick look at it real quick for you guys. There's the inside. This isn't one that I've actually seen for sale. It's a 2-disc special. It's got the movie and the special features, and it's got this pretty nice little book inside. It's all in Korean, but it explains the movie in detail. So there's that. A little difficult one-handed. But okay, we've also got Chopping Mall. I recently picked that up from a store in Jamaica Plain called the Video Underground. Really great store. It's actually one of the very few rental stores I've seen around, especially one of the few rental stores I've seen that actually lets you buy their stock. I got that there. I recently just picked this up, 555. It's a really good film. Let's see, Retard-o-Tron 3, Orozco the Embalmer. I've actually got the VHS for this. As a matter of fact, I'm not quite sure where it is right now. Maybe if I find it, I'll show it in the end of the video. But I've also got Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah, Godzilla vs. Mothra, Killer Clowns from Outer Space, one of the, cheesiest films ever made, and everybody's favorite, Tales from the Quad Zone, and Black Devil Doll, Chester Novel Turner movies. Alright, now we're getting into the Japanese stuff. The Japanese I like to keep over here. And even though this isn't a Japanese-made film, definitely a really, really good film. Rope Maiden by Guy Pearce. Great YouTuber, great person in general. Been actually watching a lot of his videos in Japan, which is what got me wanting to show my collection. He was in one of the video stores over in Tokyo, and I seriously wish that we had stuff like that here. It's pretty difficult to find stuff out in the wild in the stores today, such as the rarities that we like to collect. But yeah, really great film. I also have the DVD, and alright, also I have Dog Dick. That was a recent pickup. Really good film by James Bell. All I'm going to say is if you can't handle dead animal abuse, then maybe you should not watch this, because there is quite a bit in here. Really cool thing about the DVD cover is that it's fucking fabric with like iron-ons on it, and it's pretty incredible. I've never seen that before. Alright, we've also got, not Japanese, but Titicut Follies. Takes place in an insane asylum, kind of a documentary. Lady Snowblood, Lady Snowblood 2, Scorpion, Lady Vengeance, No Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance, and yes, I know these are Korean. Primarily it's just Asian stuff over here. Ensuring Your Place in Hell. I actually have not watched this, I'll be honest. I got this on, I believe it was iOffer, which is pretty much known for their bootlegs, but I'm not even really sure if this is a bootleg. It could be, it might not. Well, actually, yes, this one is a bootleg. Blank disc inside. And here is the Rope Maiden DVD. Seriously, killer fucking art on the front. We got some of the screenshots. The feature is 17 minutes. Behind the scenes is additional 10. And this one's also signed by Guy. Let's see. We've also got The Grudge 2. Not one of my favorite films. It's, it's a mainstream, but whatever. Junk Films by Shirosaki Kiyotaka. Awesome photographer. I actually have one of his books. It's death photography. It was actually kind of hard to find, but if you're interested in photography of dead people, then it is for you, I'd say. I've also got Ichi the Killer. Great fucking Yakuza movie. The Burning Moon. Everybody's pretty much familiar with that one. Red Room 1 and 2. What would you do for a boatload of money? Snuff. Okay movie. The DVD version of Tetsuo the Iron Man. This one I was actually kind of surprised. I picked this up in a video store, a pretty mainstream video store we have here in Boston called Newbury Comics, and I actually found this next to the Criterion collection. This one is also by Kiyotaka, the guy who made junk films, as well as Orozco. This one actually just came out pretty recent. It's called The Wasteland. It is pretty much silent for the most part. There's really no speech in it. There's no main characters. It's pretty much just his footage traveling around the world, the Middle East, and even scenes from Japan for Fukushima. You can see the front cover is actually Fukushima and 2 body bags sitting there. So yeah, definitely worth checking out if you're into his stuff. If you follow him, then I definitely recommend it. Here we have 2 pretty rare films I've never seen have an actual release. I believe I got these from Aid, aka Genki Slave, back when he was on the tubes. This is Rewind. I'm not even going to bother with the Japanese pronunciation of the movie because I know I'm going to butcher it. But it's by Hisayasu Sato. Really, actually like this movie a lot. It's definitely worth checking out. I think you can get it still on Twisted Anger, or maybe even be able to watch it somewhere online. I'm not too sure, but definitely get a copy. Alright. Muzan-e. Daisuke Yamanouchi, Pink Film Volume 9. This one was also sent to me by Aid. Pretty much about a reporter who goes around following the story of if snuff is real, and turns out that she is going to be the star in one. Really, really good film. We've got Flower, Flesh and Blood, one of the guinea pig films. And it's also got The Making of Guinea Pig. It's a double feature. We've got some stills from the back. This is the one that is infamous for being mistaken as a snuff film. We've also got another one of the guinea pig films, double features. This would have to be my favorite out of the series, these 2 here, Mermaid in a Manhole and He Never Dies. I'd really like to get a He Never Dies original VHS, just because it's one of my favorite films. It's comical, but you can relate to this guy so much. Total is 103 minutes, and it's really good if you've got some time to sit down and kick back and watch some gore. Next we got 2 of my fucking favorite films by Shozen Fukui. 964 Pinocchio. Awesome fucking movie. Also has a special feature of Caterpillar, which is a 1988 short film. One of his first, I think it might be his actual very first film. It was an experimental, and it's hard to explain. You just have to watch it. I believe this one might actually be out of print. I'm not sure. Go check out On Earth Films if it still is, though. Definitely really good in the Japanese cyberpunk collection. And this is the other one. Extremely, extremely popular in the underground community. Rubber's Lover, also by Shozen Fukui. This one also has a special feature, Gerorasudo, aka Gerorist. Basically a girl who may or may not be possessed and vomits on everybody and everything. So, yeah. But Rubber's Lover, great fucking movie. Definitely worth checking out on the films. It might still be available as well. And we've also got Gazoo. Alright. Now, this is the ones that came this week, this stack here. Now we're getting away from the Asian stuff. But this is... Let's see, we got 3 films by Giuseppe Andrews. We got Period Piece, Trailer Town. Now these are Troma releases, these Trailer Town, and we've also got Touch Me in the Morning, which was a Troma release. If you're not familiar with Giuseppe Andrews, he was in a movie back in the late 90s, maybe sometime early 90s, who knows. Child actor, pretty much turned avant-garde film director. really bizarre shit happens in his movies. If you've ever seen like his film Ants, or there's even a documentary about him. Also, ironically called Giuseppe Andrews Makes a Movie. Worth checking out. Alright, Bullet Ballet. This is the one I haven't seen, by Shinya Tsukamoto. Also the maker of Tetsuo. Really looking forward to seeing this. I know what it's about. I've just never really seen any clips from it, or haven't even really seen this for sale. I was kind of lucky to find it. Period piece, I just showed you that. Alright, now we've got the Abortion Bin mixtape. I bought it on eBay as out of an impulse. And I've never really been able to find much about it, so if anybody knows who put it out, it's number 4 of 35, handwritten right there. Yeah, if these guys are still making films, or this guy, not really sure. And we've also got Things in a fucking huge clam box VHS. And from what I've heard and seen, this is actually pretty rare for the Mondo Video and Intervision re-release. I'm actually seeing this for $100 on eBay right now. I'm not really sure why, because it's known for it being so fucking shitty, but definitely worth checking out if you like your cheese. And in here we've got some VHS. Now, I have a lot of VHS in storage. I probably have 2 giant tubs worth of VHS. This is just stuff I've recently picked up. One of my favorite films from 1990s, 2000 era is Go. This one is Blood Diner. I haven't actually watched this yet. I picked it up at a vintage store, also in Boston. The Outer Limits. It's still sealed. VHS. Hold That Ghost, Abbott and Costello classic movie. And we've got some more DVDs, but not really collectible stuff. 8mm, really good film. And we've also got some more DVDs in here. We've got Go on the DVD, some Cheech and Chong stuff. Jackie Brown, great movie. I actually picked this up at a Savers for $1. Daido Moriyama, excellent fucking photographer. This guy is one of my heroes. Let's see, Fletch. I don't have Fletch 2, or I believe it's called Fletch Lives. Great movie as well, though. I got some anime. Iceman, The Interviews. Interview with a Serial Killer. A real interview with a serial killer. A Rockumentary. Another awesome photographer. This one is actually my mixtape, but it doesn't have any cover art. Now, I recently also bought a Laserdisc player, and it's right here. It's the RCA Home Theater Series, and that big box up on top has nothing to do with it. That's a Vernon 808 film editor for 16mm film. And what you do is you put your reel there, and you put one reel there, you put it through, and you can splice it with the film splicers. Anyway, so for the Laserdisc we have one of my favorite 70s films, The Silver Streak with Gene Wilder. Really, really good movie. It's kind of a love drama action movie. It's got Richard Pryor in it as well. I think it's really good. It's one of my favorites. One of my top American movies is Black Rain with Michael Douglas. It's all about the Yakuza, and they're chasing this Yakuza boss named Sato down in the streets of Shinjuku. Really, really good. And just so you guys can see how big a Laserdisc is, that's the movie. Yeah. Young Frankenstein. This one is in a nice sleeve. I actually picked this one up recently. And let's see. Got some back there. Alright. Clerks. Another great movie. This one's actually in really good shape. I actually just watched this one the other night. Pulp Fiction, another classic movie. This is a 2-disc. Apocalypse Now. This one's actually still sealed, which is pretty cool. Yeah. Ghostbusters 2, another underrated film. And last but not least, Silence of the Lambs. And actually one thing that people have never really noticed is that the death head moth on the front cover is actually a bunch of naked women. So yeah, Buddy here is getting in the way, so I'm gonna go take him out. And so that's my collection so far. Alright, let me know what you guys have in your collection. Maybe make a response video as well. See you around.